I think we're ready.
Wow. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to Nashville.
Oh my god, welcome to freaking Nashville. What a trip it has been. This is literally our first podcast
In person.
recording like this. It took us a little bit of time. We're using 2 mics, now we're down to 1.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine. My time in Nashville is gonna be fine, even though it started out a little rough.
Just a little bit rough.
Yeah.
So what happened, Kassidy?
Yeah, so I got to the airport way too early. I got through security within like 2 minutes. Like, I don't even know how I got through it that fast. So I was sitting in the airport for like 2.5 hours. And then obviously my flight got delayed because just with every, like, there's not a flight that doesn't get delayed. Like,
it's bad
honestly.
right now. It's bad.
Yeah, everything's messed up. And I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna chill, take my time. Boarded smooth flight, no turbulence, no nothing.
Perfect.
Smooth. I get here and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in Nashville. I'm ready to go. I text Maddy, just landed off the plane.
I'm like, I'm making a loop around,
Mhm.
because I got there pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then tragedy struck.
I got to baggage claim. And I'm like, oh hey, saying hi to everyone who's on the plane. How you doing? How you doing? And then everyone's gone, and it's just me and this one other guy. And I'm like, And I'm like, hey, were you on the DFW flight? And he's like, yeah, were you? And I was like, yeah, are you still waiting for your bag? And he's like, yeah. And I was like,
Me too.
I think we're shit out of luck. They're gone. I mean, the carousel thing has stopped. They're removing bags off the carousel.
That's what gets me. It's like, it stopped. So, like, obviously.
Yes, that was like the time where it like really set in because I didn't want to believe it whatsoever. And then it stopped and I was like,
shit.
And so when you put like your tag on your bag and you're supposed to like hang on.
Yeah, it's like the little like piece that you rip it off and then you have a little like sticker.
Right. Do you hang on to those?
Always. I put them in my bag.
Okay, so I put it in my bag too, but not like
good.
Yeah, good.
Good.
But like not religiously. Like it's not something
you just throw it in there.
Yeah.
It's like you put your like tag on and then like you just open your bag and throw it in there and then like you forget about it.
Like not like I'll ever need this.
No, right?
Like whatever.
I mean, does it even really do anything?
Right.
Apparently it does.
It does indeed. And let me tell you, hang on to those damn things because holy shit. So I go to the lady who's unloading the baggage from the carousel. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am.
Like, my bag's not here.
I said, are there any other bags coming from DFW? And this guy's right behind me. Like, he's trailing along real quick. And he's like, yeah, like, we don't have our bags. And she's like, got a baggage claim. American Airlines customer service. I'm like,
you're like, okay, thank you for the help.
And like me and this guy just strike up conversation. He was traveling to Dallas for work.
Oh,
so he was headed back home. So like not as big as a deal,
Yeah, when you're headed like back fine. Home, it doesn't matter. Like you're going home. Like you're going home to a house full of stuff.
Right.
To a house full of stuff.
Right. I'm traveling
to Nashville
for
a trip
with nothing. And let me tell you, the only thing I had was my laptop and my microphone. So at least we're recording an episode.
Exactly.
So
it's the whole point of the trip, right?
Exactly. So I go to their stupid ass customer service. I'm like, hey, bag's not here. Like it's just like lost somewhere in the airport. Like it's on like baggage claim.
Like just point me in the direction. Point me in the direction so I can just go collect it and then I can be on my merry way.
Right. So I hand her my nifty
little ticket
that
you threw in your bag.
Yes, that I saved. And she's just like, stay there, ma'am. I'm gonna go in the back and type some stuff up. And I was like, okay,
cool,
whatever.
Cool. Yeah, sure.
All I hear from a distance is, Kassidy Camerino, you can come file your claim. I said,
you go, my what? My what? I can file my what?
There's no claim to be filed.
You're like, what do you mean? I'm just waiting for my bag.
Then my bag is here. We just have to find
we're just waiting on it. Like I'm waiting for you to just deliver it to me.
Okay, bag's lost. And when I say bags lost, I mean makeup, boots, underwear, face,
everything.
I did not pack a damn thing on my carry-on because I had to bring my work computer because I had to work from the airport because, I left a little.
Right? Yeah, it's great. No one has to know.
My laptop for podcast, microphone, and just like
the importance, like
my new camera that I had to vlog on.
Of course,
I ran out of room.
The necessities, right?
I couldn't do it. So we thought. So, bags lost. Left the airport without the bag. I felt the tears coming, but I was like, Kassidy, don't be a little bitch. You can't cry right now. Like, you can't. I was supposed to record meeting up with Maddy because we're vlogging this whole trip. I couldn't do it. I shut down. My body shut down. I literally couldn't do it. But I got in the car and I teared up a little.
Like a tiny, like honestly.
No tears fell. I just teared up.
Yeah. Which I am so very proud of.
Thank you.
So that was Kassidy's experience. Mm-hmm. My experience, because we have to make it about me, right?
Obviously. Tell your part now.
So, I get off work and I'm like, I'm going to do a little shopping while she's in the air, So do that. And she ends up texting me. I was not going to lie, I was leaving the mall.
No, I saw it. I checked your location.
Her flight got delayed just 30 minutes.
Yeah, something like
that.
So
it's not even bad. And with travel now, honestly, I was nervous. The only thing I was nervous about for you coming into town was your plane getting delayed or canceled because we all know it's a shit show.
Airlines are just
shit show right now.
Road trip better off biking here.
No, exactly. Honestly. So, I'm like, shit, well, I guess I have to leave them all super close. It didn't really matter. So, I'm on my merry way. I'm maybe 20 minutes away. And she's like, oh, we landed. Well, I get to the airport and I'm like, oh, I'm just stuck in the arrivals line. I'm hoping, the timing matches up. So as soon as I pull up, you walk out. She goes, I'm just now getting off the plane. So I was like, okay, so she was on the plane for a little bit longer than I expected.
Right.
Which is fine. Sometimes it happens. So, I loop around because for some reason at BNA, I cannot find the cell phone line. I don't even know if they have one.
They have to have one, but
they're redoing everything, so I couldn't find it. Literally no signs for it. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep looping until she's like, I'm outside. Ready. And I'm like, cool. So
you probably had to loop around 5 times. What?
Well, no, traffic was terrible.
Okay.
So I'm pulling up for the second time because it took me that long to loop all the way around. So I'm pulling up for the second time and I look at my phone and she goes, I can't find my bag. And by that time you had texted me that you landed 15 minutes ago. So I was like, okay, 15 minutes. The Nashville airport is huge. It takes 15 minutes basically to walk to from the gate to the baggage claim. And it's a huge airport.
The first time I texted you, I was being dramatic. I was like, I can't find my
right.
You know when it's not the first load off the plane and it's where is it? But there's more coming. So the first text very
maybe
dramatic.
a little dramatic. Yeah. And Kassidy is very let's get it, let's go.
Right.
So I was like, okay, this bitch is just being a little bit dramatic. And so I'm like, dude, it's probably just gonna come off last. Just keep waiting.
Yeah.
And then not even 5 minutes goes by and she goes, no, it's everyone from my flight is gone. No one is at the baggage claim anymore other than this other guy.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, well, it's fine. Are you sure you're at the right baggage claim? Are you sure? Sometimes there's those situations where it's you go to a baggage claim, everyone thinks that you're at everyone thinks that the plane's baggage is coming to that terminal or whatever.
And then it changes.
And then it's goes to somewhere else. So then people just mosey along and you don't catch the memo until oh shit, this is not my baggage claim.
No, yeah. So
that's what I thought.
Every other baggage claim.
and
it had to have been there.
And then she texts me, she goes, no, it's literally just me and this other guy. She sends me a picture of the screen at the baggage claim and it's Dallas to Nashville, the exact same flight number, everything. And then she's like, the belt stopped. They turned it off. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, are you are you sure it stopped? Like, are you sure, like, this isn't, like, are you playing me? Like, are you trying to be funny?
I'm being punked right now.
And that's why I was like, dude, is Ashton Kutcher around? Like, there's no way. Like, this has to be a joke, right? And then I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, us together in Nashville, your first time in Nashville,
right?
This has to happen.
Yeah.
Things were going
Too good.
Yeah. Things were going so smoothly that something had to happen. And of course,
here it is.
Her bag did not
show
up.
This is my outfit for Broadway. If anyone wants to know, it's a $6 t-shirt from Target and some Amazon yoga pants.
Hell yeah. I mean,
with my
still going to be the best dressed on Broadway.
Not even my boots, just hokas.
It's fine.
And like, to say, like, me and Maddy can share clothes all day long. All day long.
Except for some things. We have some different size chests going on here. Yes. I pack my junk in the top. She packs her junk in the bottom. If you catch my drift. And then our shoe size. Our shoe size.
That is the one and major issue. You're almost like you're almost a whole size bigger than me. For sure.
I mean, I'm like a 7.5, 8. More 7.5.
More 8.
No, more. I think my foot shrunk. I swear it shrunk. If you please, no, there has to be someone else out there that are like their foot shrunk because mine did. I used to fit an 8. Now 8s don't really fit me. It's 7.5. But that's besides the point.
Yeah, who cares?
It's still like half a size is like a half a size. Like, and if a shoe is too big, like it's too big. Sometimes you can shove your foot into something smaller, but if it's too big, like sometimes it's just not doable.
Right.
So, we've run into a couple issues. Toothbrush, luckily, I have extras.
Yes. On hand, just here, ready to go. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
I can brush my teeth tonight in peace.
Thank God. Yeah. So, of course, it's her first time to Nashville, first time ever recording in person, which, like, number one, so excited about. Also, this is so, like, I love it, but it's also, like, so strange.
It's weird.
If y'all could see our setup right now, it's absolutely
cake and everything around.
It is a little bit insane. Very unconventional. But, yeah. So, trip to Nashville, it's already been a journey.
Right.
And we'll see how the rest plays out because, I mean, we have plans.
Yeah. Tomorrow's booked.
Tomorrow is, booked. Every minute is booked. Like, we are going here, from this time to this time, here from this time to this time. So, some plans might change just slightly.
It'll be fine.
Slightly. But there are actually some decent news.
We have some updates. So I typed in like my name and that little ticket number that you hold on to.
Hold on to it, guys.
And it finally said like 2 hours ago, which I didn't check it till like an hour ago, that it was loaded on a plane in Dallas at 7:55.
So it never made it on the plane.
Yeah.
Never made it on the original flight.
Never even got on the plane.
Also, by the way, y'all, it was a direct flight from Dallas to Nashville.
There's just direct. There's no way that like this happened to me because it's direct. How does that happen? Literally,
it doesn't.
It doesn't. It happens to me, and that's all.
Of course,
literally, that's all. But the news is it did get on a flight from Dallas to Nashville, and it says it has now arrived in Nashville.
So we're gonna take another trip to the airport, and we're gonna pick up her luggage. Hopefully. Either tonight or tomorrow morning, very early.
They were supposed to call me when it got there. Haven't got a call. It got in an hour ago,
which is crazy.
An hour ago, and like
crazy.
Our airport's open 24/7.
I know. Okay,
that's the debate.
We keep having this discussion, and like so last year I flew a ton. Like I was traveling a lot,
right?
And I always caught because like your girl's still gonna work her 9 to 5 and then she's gonna catch the flights after. We're not taking any PTO sometimes. Actually we are taking PTO, okay, but not every time because like it goes quickly.
Right.
But I like obviously airports like the restaurants and like the stores close So, I mean, lately I feel like it's so
Early.
Like, I feel like sometimes it's like it's 9.
Yeah,
but it's like
after dinner.
9, like 9 to 10, and like the restaurants are closed, which to me is stupid. It's an airport. People are flying at all hours of the day, so like they should stay open. So if you're listening, airports, stay open. Like what's going on? But we don't know if like the baggage claim people are still there.
Right.
So like we don't know what if we leave after we record to go pick up her bag and we get there and no one's there. Then we just have to drive back again the next morning.
Right. And I'm saying like they should have called me by now. So that's what makes me think like they're closed. But I feel like I would rather get it tonight than like tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So like we're gonna have to find the number to call and be like,
yo, is it in?
Hey, hello.
Can I come pick it up?
Is my shit there that you lost?
Because they also said, so it's like you have the option to go pick it up at the airport or have it delivered. But then they said delivery would take anywhere from 24 to 48 hours.
And let me tell you, I know this isn't the best job in the world to be the person working lost luggage.
Yeah,
I get it.
Sucks.
But like she told me, she was just like, pick up or delivery. And I was like,
you're like,
I literally was
whichever one will get me it faster.
I was literally about to cry in the moment, first of all. And I was like, I don't know. Let me call who, like, my friend I'm staying with. And then I said, what is Maddy gonna know about pickup or delivery? You know?
I mean, it's never happened to me. I've never lost my luggage. I've known distant people to lose their luggage, but it's not even happening to me. But I'm like, this is the first experience that I've gone through. Right.
So I told her, I was like, take a step back with me, ma'am, please. I said, this has never happened to me. Like,
I don't know the process. Like, I'm just trying to get my luggage.
Yes. Can you please explain things to me? Like, what does delivery mean? Like, delivery, like, to my doorstep? And she's just like, yes. And I was like, okay, like, how long does that take? And she's like, oh, it'll take like 24 to 48 hours. And I said,
and Kassidy's here for like 48 hours.
I'll be leaving in 48 hours.
Yeah, she's not, she's here for tonight, and it's already almost 11 p.m. Yeah. And then Saturday, and we're going hard on Broadway.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, plans might change just depending. And then Sunday, she leaves in the afternoon. So it's like, by the time her luggage gets here, she honestly might already be at the airport to go home.
Right. Like, the second it gets into your airport, like, I will come pick it up. Just give me a shout.
But it's also like, that's how that shit would happen too, is like, they would deliver it when it's like, you're already gone.
No, I'd
like, that's always how it works out.
I'd be at the airport, and the second I boarded my plane, it would be delivered here.
Well, and what's like makes this situation even funnier too? And like, sorry, it's funny. It's funny. Huh. I'm not gonna lie, like, I kind of was cracking up a little bit when she was texting me, which I hope that y'all checked our stories out, because the text, like, freaking hilarious. I mean, I was laughing, but I was like, damn, like, number one, she's gonna just be a mess. So like, I was trying to prepare myself for that, which you shocked me, but we're gonna get to that like in a second. I actually forgot where I was going with this. Oh, but sorry, ADD. Honestly, it's so great having you here in person. I actually did kind of forget where I was going with that.
I don't know, but after we record this, I'm calling the 1-800 American Airlines to see if my luggage is there.
No, okay, I remember sort of where I was going with it. It's just, I remember now, guys. What makes it funny, sorry, ADD's in full swing. What makes it funny is this past week, leading up to this trip, Kassidy and I were both freaking out about what we were going to wear, trying to find clothes, go shopping, order clothes, like trying to just come up with almost like the aesthetic, I hate to say that, but the aesthetic of the weekend, like what we're going to wear, everything. And Kassidy was like, you know what, like, screw it, I can't find anything I like, we're just going to wing it, I'm going to pack some stuff, and then, like, we'll be good to go. So already trying to figure out what we were going to wear, which I know a lot of people might not relate, but like, it's fashionably broke. Yeah. Like, it's us. Yeah, we're going to freak out about what we're going to wear. So it already started off like that. And then it ends up with, it didn't even matter what you packed because you don't have your bag.
Didn't even matter. Literally didn't even, I don't
your bag is
have
here.
One spare of underwear. Nothing. Toothbrush.
Okay.
Nothing.
It's okay.
Zilch. Zada.
The bag is here.
Zada. Nada.
I
was like, where
Nada.
are we going with that?
The bag is here, okay? Eventually, somehow, we're going to get it. We're hopefully going to get it, if not tonight, because it's already almost midnight. Well, it's 11. But, like, if not tonight, early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get it, and it's going to be fine.
All that matters is that, like, it's at the Nashville airport.
It's here.
Like, we'll find it.
It's here. And thank God it wasn't, like, a month later they find it.
Could you imagine? Sue them. I would literally sue.
I don't know if you can.
Well, I know that you can, like, buy new stuff if you're.
Oh yeah, no, they'll give you, like, reimbursement.
Yeah,
crazy.
I would rack them up, baby.
But going back to what I said about you not really freaking out, I was preparing for the worst for her to get in my car. Like, I was like, okay, she's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be upset. Like, I need to figure out, like, what to say. Like, what do you say? Like, I just was like, you can wear my clothes. Like, we'll go get you underwear. Like, I'll buy you stuff. I was like, I will buy you stuff. Because you came to visit me, I will buy you stuff. Like, I'll buy you a whole new wardrobe. With what money? Don't know. But, like, I'll buy you a whole new wardrobe. And I'm very proud that you really held it together, because Lord knows I wouldn't have. And I had an example of that the night before.
Right. And I just want to say that I'm also very proud of myself, because I actually have nothing. And it's just been, like, a crazy day.
Yeah.
With, like, you know, just, like, some certain text messages I've gotten, you know?
Yeah, one day we'll dive into that.
Yeah.
One day.
It's just been a crazy day. Yeah. So the fact that I did not break out in full tears, I mean, I give myself a damn pat on the back.
I do have to say, because last night I had a mental breakdown about the stupidest thing, and it's going to be so embarrassing to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it.
Please do.
So, as I just said, we both were kind of freaking out about what we were going to wear, because again, it's us, fashionably broke. Like, we just have to show out at all times. Like, we're fashion people.
Yes.
We're fashion people, so yes, we care about what we're going to wear. And, you know, I all week have been, like, looking online, of course, looking at ASOS, because where else the hell would I shop?
Exactly.
Nowhere else. So, you know, I found some super, super cute tops, and I was like, okay, they were on sale too, which, like, shouts out.
Obviously.
So, you know, I was like, these will be perfect for this weekend. You know, I'll, like, form an outfit around these tops. So, you know, ordered them. All right, they're going to be here Thursday. You know, Thursday rolls around. I was at work. You know, I come home from work and I check my front door and I'm like, oh, there's no packages. It's only like 6 o'clock maybe. We still have time.
They're coming.
I literally am getting updates, you know, as we speak, that it's about to be delivered. It's about to be dropped off. So I was like, okay, no worries. Then I get a phone call from Lily, who was my roommate in Baton Rouge, one of my best friends. And, you know, well, I get a FaceTime from her and I'm like, oh, like, she wants to chat. Like,
Hey,
how
girl.
fun. So I answer it and I'm like, hey, girl, what's up? And she goes, first thing she says, you're going to be pissed. And I go, oh my God, like, what happened? And then all of a sudden I'm like, stop. And she goes, you are going to be pissed. And I go, tell me right now. She goes, she pans down to a package, to an ASOS package. She goes, I got this package for you today in Baton Rouge. Speechless. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Mm-hmm. Of course. And I'm like, okay, that's obviously the clothes that I ordered to wear this weekend.
Like, planning everything around them.
Oh, planning everything. So I'm like, okay, back to square one. So I FaceTime Kassidy after I get off the phone with Lily, and I'm like, you know, I do have to say, Lily's the best. I call her my keeper. She calls herself my keeper. I'm a hot mess. I really am a hot mess. And she is just on top of everything. She's like, listen, I'm going to ship it to you. It's no problem. And I'm like, you don't need to ship it to me. She already went out of her way a couple weekends ago when I was in New Orleans for the wedding. I left some things in the attic. I'm like,
the attic?
I have been living here for over a month. And the other day I was, you know, thinking about outfits, and I was like, oh my God, I have these, like, vintage belts. And I was like, oh my God, this belt would be so cute with this outfit. And I'm like, okay, thinking, because I haven't fully unpacked until, like, yesterday. So at least we're unpacked. But I'm, like, thinking to myself, and I'm like, I don't know what box they're in. And then I'm thinking to myself more, I'm like, I don't remember packing them. And then I just stopped. And I like actually let a gasp out. I was like, oh my God, they're in the attic of my old house all the way in Louisiana. So she graciously brought them to me when I was visiting in New Orleans. And then last week, I got a text from one of the people that I was staying with when I was in New Orleans. And the text message said, do these belts belong to anyone?
Me.
And I go, you've got to be kidding me.
Forgot them.
Forgot the belts in New Orleans. They went from Baton Rouge to New Orleans and never made it to Nashville. So I'm out belts. I'm out a couple of tops, cute tops, that are just stuck in Louisiana. But luckily, my old roommate, oh, sorry, Lily, she's shipping them to me. So of course, this week, it just had to go this way. Like, it had to go that way. You lost your luggage. I got all of my clothes shipped to the wrong house a couple states away. I mean, I'm a little nervous for this weekend. Yeah. But I think, but what is it? Bad luck comes in threes.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying really.
Like together. Collectively, we're threes.
Okay, it's been two.
No, collectively, it's been three. The belts, because that happened this week, technically.
Oh, belts,
tops,
luggage.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done.
We're done. So that means we are going to have the best goddamn weekend of our lives.
I mean, it better freaking be, because I just, honestly,
it's going to be. That's the thing. That's what we were talking about after, her luggage was lost. She got in my car. We're like, and even when we couldn't figure out what we were going to wear this weekend, we're like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're together. We're recording in person for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
She's never been to Nashville. It's a cool place. And so, honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We could be wearing freaking trash bags. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
I could be wearing this.
It's gonna be fun.
You never know. I could be wearing this out tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I mean, honestly, I just want to say, I've just been having to laugh to keep from crying.
Yeah.
Just when you have to, laugh it out and be like, this is so funny. It's hilarious.
I mean, again, these are first world problems and we get it.
Obviously.
But it is just comical. And this whole time I've just been telling her, I'm like, dude, it's for the plot. It is for the content. This is the best content. I'm like, we could not ask for any other content. We couldn't ask for honestly anything else, because
this is our time to go viral. It's for it is our time to shine, baby. I mean, fine, I'll take one for the team. I'll lose my damn luggage. I'll do it. Guns ahead, I'll do it, please.
But I mean, it's real life. It happens too. So,
and it's happening to so many people. Let's just the airline things, the cancellation of flights, the delays of flights, the lost luggage. It's just I don't know if there's a shortage of workers, of pilots, of
it's everything.
It's everything. And it's just actually insane, because I flew American and everyone's like, oh, you should have known better. I'm like, no.
Every airline is terrible.
I could have flown, honestly, Spirit, and my bag probably would have made it here.
Yeah.
Honestly.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I mean, well, and I feel like everyone has to go through it once, though, because I just last year went through flight being canceled, and I will always I've always had flight and airport anxiety. I freak out about it.
Tell me why I'm going through security and I'm like,
hands up. You're like, I don't have anything. I'm good. I'm clean.
And tell me why.
You freak out.
Yes, my biggest fear is oh my God, someone planted drugs in my purse. Someone did it
I think that's everyone's fear.
Someone did, I swear to God, it's not mine. Someone planted that. I have never done a single drug in my life. Someone planted that in my bag. They wouldn't believe me.
That's everyone's fear. But I also have a fear of airports and security specifically, not because I've done anything bad. But when I was younger, okay, oh my God, funny story, y'all. This is what my fear stems from.
Okay.
So when I was younger, I think it was 3. I was at the airport.
3.
Yeah, I think it was 3. I don't know, 3 or 4. Who knows? I was at the airport going through security, with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was wearing something that set off like metal detectors
Pat
before.
down.
It was before like the X-ray things. So I was a child. They took me away from my parents into like a little like cubicle.
Room. Yeah.
And like like searched me. And so ever since then I've been terrified. Like I used to, up until this last year, because like I flew so much that I was like, screw it, I don't care. But I used to not wear any jewelry. Used to not wear like anything with metal on it, like jeans, no way. Like I would almost like I would t-shirt, leggings, like that was it.
Yeah.
Because I would freak out.
Yeah.
Freak out. And then as soon as I would like get through security, I would be fine, other than like I have to go to my gate before I do anything.
And check in to make
like,
sure my plane's actually flying out of here.
Yeah, no, like I just have to see the gate.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, now we can go to like Starbucks. We
Time
can
to go to
anything.
Auntie Anne's.
No, exactly. Like I'm good. I just have to physically see my like gate.
Yeah.
But no, I've had like serious airport anxiety, but it's gone now. So
no, yeah.
I mean, now I can only imagine you're probably like, I'm never
checking a bag again. Ever. Everything's gonna be a carry-on. Let me tell you, my soap, my body soap that I cannot live
Hell yeah,
without.
3 ounces, baby.
I'm squeezing that shit into a travel, and I'm going to make it work, because I mean, like, I don't even, and like, thank God, honestly, it was like a flight to Nashville and like not my flight to Hawaii, because I just feel like it's
Stop.
not,
Could you imagine?
And
We didn't
like-
have anything.
and there's not like, I feel like there's not many flights going to like Kauai
Yeah.
kind of thing, you know?
Like,
like
your suitcase literally just hopped on the next flight to Nashville.
the next flight like 2 hours later.
Yeah.
So like, thank God for that, but like, God, please never again. Like, the stress that brought on me. Like, I wanted to bawl my eyes out, Maddie.
I'm really surprised.
I wanted to bawl so hard that like mascara would have been running, but like I knew we were recording tonight, and I'm like,
She doesn't have any makeup to fix it.
And I'm like, suck it up. Like, there's nothing you can do about this.
Yeah.
Like, it's.
I mean, I cried over me shipping clothes to the wrong house.
I mean, I want to say it's no one's fault, but like, it is someone's fault. So like, but like, it's not my fault, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Whether if I got it today, tomorrow, or like it just
3
stayed
weeks
in
from
Dallas
now?
the
Yeah.
entire time. Like, I flew to Nashville. I spent money to come here, and we're spending hella money tomorrow. And
Yeah.
like, we're making the best out of it, no
Yeah.
matter what.
You're gonna have your clothes though. Like, they're here.
Oh yeah, they're in
We
Nashville.
have the notification.
They're in Nashville.
Here.
They're here. So like, obviously, I'm in a little bit of a better mood.
Right.
But like, I didn't bawl my eyes out in front of you.
Which I'm really surprised. Like, again, I cried. I had a mental breakdown yesterday.
No, Maddy told me. So she FaceTimed
I was
me
not okay.
to like tell me the story, and she's like, "I have like our itinerary all booked out. Give me some time to get together. I'll call you back."
Because I was like, I don't have clothes. Like, I need to
Mhm.
rethink. I just need to like replan. Like,
Mm-hmm.
everything was supposed to go smoothly, and then I was like, I don't even know what I'm wearing anymore.
Right.
So like, it's not going smoothly.
Not at
Couldn't
all.
think straight. Worked a full day, and I was like, my brain, like, I can't do it anymore. As soon
Mhm.
as I hung up the phone, I stood in my room and just started sobbing. Like when I say I had a mental breakdown, I was sobbing. And my boyfriend, who is here, he looks at, like, he sees me crying, obviously. Like, he hears me crying, and he's like, what's wrong? Like, he was like very worried. He was like, what's wrong? Like, what's going on? Who are you just on the phone with? Like, what's happening? And I'm just like, Kassidy. Like, I couldn't even speak, and I'm just like, Kassidy. And he was like, what did she say? Like, what's wrong? Like, what did she say? What happened? And I'm like, nothing. It's stupid. And he's like, no, like, why are you crying? I'm like, it's stupid. I don't want to even say it out loud. And he goes, well, why are you crying? I go, I'm mad at myself. I was like, I was so pissed at myself because the belt, it like all happened within like the same couple of days.
Yeah.
It was the stupid belt. And I was like, I'm just mad at myself. Like, I just can't. I was like, I'm tired. I'm just pissed. I'm pissed at myself. And he's like, okay, are you sure you're okay? I was like, no, I'm not.
fine.
I'm just mad. And he was like, so I'm folding laundry, just like, and so, yeah, I never ended up calling you about the itinerary.
Yeah, never heard back from her, and I didn't even try because I was like,
She's not okay.
I know Maddy, and she just lost her 2 shirts for the weekend that she's been planning around. She needs to recover.
Yeah.
We'll talk tomorrow.
Needed to recover, and now that is even more silly that you left your luggage, so.
Yeah. And I said, Maddy,
I feel like a jackass now.
It's like, your shirts didn't come in. I said, don't worry, sweetie, my bag's not here. Nothing certified.
Meanwhile, she got in my car after I picked her up, and I had a huge ass bag of Zara stuff that I literally went and bought right before I picked her up.
Which I'm excited to try on.
I know, honestly. So I didn't try any of it on, and I'm a little nervous that it's not going to fit because it's all so cute. I got almost all of it on sale, though.
So cute. Those jeans, 10 out of 10.
I'm very excited. I'm a little nervous that they're not going to fit me. I could only find one pair.
I will literally cut my stomach open.
Me too. I know, honestly, book a little session for lipo just so I can fit in these jeans. But yeah, so it's not even 4 hours into Nashville, and it's already been a journey. It's already been an adventure.
A shit show, I'll say it.
Yeah, a little bit of a shit show. Tomorrow we're spending all day downtown. I guess I can talk about the itinerary now.
So to say, I don't even know what we're doing.
So, and then this is also for people if you're ever visiting Nashville. These are all, it is very touristy spots or just like very common spots that people go to. So if you're local to Nashville, you know, you probably know to like avoid these or just go every now and then. But these are also places that I haven't been to. I've been to most of these except for like a couple. So like I know being like a new resident of Nashville, I'm very excited to go see because everyone recommends them. And even like the locals here that have like either lived here their whole life or like have lived here for the past 7 years, they all like every time I ask, like, these are the places they recommend. They're like, you know, honestly, like I've been living here and I still love to go there. So, we're going to start like our day kind of early. Okay. I mean, I take 20 years to get ready, which we all know that by now. And if you don't, you all know. Yeah, no, exactly. So, we're going to go to like a brewery first.
Okay.
There's a couple that I have in mind. So there's Yeehaw. So it's like, it's, you know what Old Smoky is? The moonshine. So Yeehaw Brewery or Brewing, I think, is like a local Nashville beer. And so like there's this brewery that's combined with Old Smoky. It's really freaking cool. I have been there before. Like they have a huge outdoor patio that has games like cornhole. Of course, the stage. It's Nashville. There's live music literally everywhere. Was there live music in the airport?
No.
Which is surprising. Okay, normally the airport really when you leave, they'll have live music.
I hope
every single time there's live music, like in like multiple spots.
I hope.
So we're gonna go there, or we might go to like a couple other breweries just to kind of like start off the day.
Start it off slow.
Yeah, you gotta like
slow and steady
into it. And then from there, depending on the time, we either might go hit up the Barstool. So,
I literally cannot wait. I'm so excited.
I guess now when this episode comes out, it's Barstool Nashville. So they have a bar right off of Broadway. They just opened. Like it's been open maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah, if even.
Maybe 3 weeks. So I went there on the 4th of July. It's cool. So of course we have to go to Barstool. We have to.
Obviously.
And then we have a dinner / like drink reservation at the Hampton Social at 5 on the rooftop, which is, I don't know how I got a reservation. I have that place is always booked, really? Especially the rooftop. And at that time, that's like sunset perfect golden hour.
And you're telling me like it's really hard to get reservations there, but I got us on the rooftop at 5 p.m. I was like,
no, it was like,
seems like a good time at a good
look
place.
Up the draw. And like Hampton Social, they have multiple locations. They have a lot in Florida. And I honestly want to say I've been to one in Florida like a couple of years back. But I don't know if it was like, if it was Hampton Social or something else, like very similar.
Right.
But I mean, the place is iconic. It is very like touristy. It's very East Coast vibes, but like every inch of that restaurant is like photo op. Every inch.
I brought my camera, don't you worry, and I cannot wait.
So, and then of course we're gonna hit up Broadway, which I know you were talking about Tootsie's because it's your dad's favorite bar. So Tootsie's is also my boyfriend's favorite bar. It's the most iconic bar on Broadway. So of course we're gonna go there. They have some of the best bands. But I think that you're gonna I think out of all of the bars, like Kid Rock's bar is so fun. There's so many levels to that bar. Jason Aldean's is okay. Their rooftop is the best.
Okay.
I feel like they have one of the better rooftops.
Okay.
But I think that you're gonna like Miranda Lambert's bar, like the most.
I literally cannot wait. I'm so excited.
It's like all pink. The top is more like, it's not a club, but it's more clubby vibes. Like they have a band, but it's like more lights, like smoke. It's more clubby vibes. So I think that you're gonna like that place the most. And if we have time somewhere in the day, I also want to go hit up Printer's Alley, which is more of like a local spot. So Printer's Alley is like just basically like a row of bars and restaurants. And they have like a New Orleans style bar. Like they have a ton. The Rainbow Room is like a really popular spot. But if we have time, because again, it's going to be a long day tomorrow.
We're back to back to back.
So that's like loosely the itinerary. But we're going to hit up as many spots tomorrow as possible, but also like still enjoy our time.
Yeah.
Because it's like, don't want to pack it too much where it's like, okay, we have to leave. We have to go here. We have to go here. But going to like some of the
only place we
places.
Actually have to be is dinner at 5.
Dinner at 5, yeah.
Right.
And then you have to be on Broadway at some point, obviously. But I think you need to see it during the day and at night because like the vibes are so different. But I'm so excited.
I cannot wait. Like, trip started off rocky, but like it's gonna end so well.
We're gonna get it literally can only go up from here.
Right. Literally.
Only go up.
Lord, I hope.
So it will go up. And we're thinking maybe, depending if we're not too hungover, we might try to also record a little bit on Sunday. So we can talk about the trip and everything that we did on Saturday. It might be a hungover podcast. It might not even happen.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. So TBD. And we can't wait to fill you in on the Nashville trip.
Yes, guys, I am so excited to be here. I cannot wait for Maddy to show me around Nashville. But until next time, hopefully Sunday, maybe next Monday.
Who knows?
But until next time, guys, thank y'all for listening. And I hope y'all enjoyed us actually being together.
I know, that's crazy. First episode together. And we've been doing this for 7 months.
Yeah. It's crazy.
7 months. We're almost to episode 30. This is episode 28.
Yeah. We're almost there, but I'm glad we could do it together.
I know.
And lug all my stuff up here so we can record together.
Yep. All right. We love y'all. See you next time.
Bye, guys.